And we are here for Married to Medicine. I only got like 5 notes, if you can see that. So this video not gonna be long at all. We're gonna get right on into it. It's already after 1 o'clock in the morning, so I had to wait for this episode to download because you know we got the Fire Stick. We ain't got cable no more. We got the Fire Stick, so you know it is what it is. But let's just get into it. I only highlighted the 5 things that's most important to me to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact that I don't like to go through videos talking about shit that don't really matter to me. I like for my videos to be passionate in videos that's a fair representation of what I think and what I feel. So I have to talk about what I really care about. So let's just get into it. So, Heavenly and Damon. You know, I never knew that Damon was from Barbados. I never knew that his family was from Barbados. I never knew the backstory between him and his father. Apparently, Damon only met his father one time in his whole life when he was like 17 years old. And when he met him, it was a big issue because he felt like he wasn't there for him. And you know, when you're 17 years old and that parent ain't been there for you, you go through a range of emotions anytime you're around them. Trust me, I know, because when I was into it with my daddy all throughout my teenage years, I let it be known that he wasn't shit to me. Every Father's Day, I get on social media and bash him every fucking day. I mean, every fucking year. I see everybody bragging about their daddies and talk about how their daddy was everything. But then when it came down to mine, because I didn't have their relationship and because he wasn't in my life like that, I bashed him. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that it was the right thing to do, and there's no excuse for it. But let's think about it. I was 17. And 17... with a chip on my shoulder, very outspoken, and was mad at the world for the things that happened to me as a child, from the bullying to the stuff I lived at home with my abusive ass stepdaddy to everything. I was mad with the world, and I was mostly mad at him because he was the man that I needed in my life because he wasn't around. So when Dr. Damon said that he had all this stuff going on when he met his father, it was a lot because I'm like, I understand it. And y'all already know whenever I do reviews, I always, you know, drop a little bit of my real life into them so y'all can understand why I think the way that I do. So, it was nice to see Heavenly in this type of state because she called like every fucking church in Barbados just so she could figure out where he was buried at. And when they got to the church, you could tell that Dr. Damon was pretty much nervous. And you know, even though the man is dead and all of that, it's still something that he never got a chance to do. You know, he just knew that his father died. He never got any closure from that. And you know, a lot of the times when someone, a parent that you never knew or any type of relative die, you never get that closure because you never knew. You know what I'm saying? He only knew him for one day. And that's it pretty much. That's sad. He went out there and you can tell that he was going through a range of emotion. Like you can tell that he was feeling some type of way just visiting his grave. And you know, I could see it. And I was getting goosebumps by that shit. You know what I mean? Because it's like, damn, like this man only met his dad one time and his father is dead. And this is the first time he went to go see his grave. That was some powerful ass shit for real. That was one of the best scenes out of this whole damn season of Married to Medicine. Real talk. So, when they got back, you know, Heavenly was telling the girls about, you know, Damon's history in Barbados, you know, Damon's history with his dad and how he felt about his dad. And in the midst of her trying to tell them the story about how they found the grave and everything like that, Quiet ordering some salt and pepper and some damn ketchup, being very inconsiderate and insensitive to this emotional ass story. And my thing about it is, we never see Heavenly in this type of manner. Like, in every damn review, I go in on Heavenly all the motherfucking time. And this was the one time I had no reason to go in on her. And for Quiet, russet potato head ass to sit up there and interrupt her while she telling the story was really fucked up and it was rude. And it just goes to show you how fucking selfish and self-centered and self-absorbed this motherfucking bitch is. Y'all know that I've been Team Quad from the very motherfucking beginning. Team Quad, Team Quad, Team Quad, Team Quad with my pom-poms. Team Quad, Team Quad, Team Quad. But this motherfucking season is just giving me a realization about her. Quad is the fake, is as fake as they fucking come. Everything with her is a motherfucking Tyler Perry script. And I can't take all this dramatic ass shit. Even last season when Simone and Mariah were having a conversation about their friendship at Toya's party, she comes up with this you know, dramatic ass shit talking about, what she say? Don't you come to me with this bullshit, and I mean it. Don't come to me with it. I'm like, girl, is this days of our lives? Like, bitch, are you Marlena Evans? Like, are you Lexi Carver, bitch? What's wrong with you? Like, everything about you is a soap opera. And the fact that you was being that self-absorbed, and the fact that you want everybody to listen to your stupid ass marital problems, that you can sit there and listen to this touching ass story, bitch, please. They get a sex therapist. And the sex therapist, from what it looks like to me, it helped them out a whole bit. You know what I'm saying? A great bit, honestly. Because, you know, Toya and Eugene, they've both been complaining about how they ain't been able to fuck. Jackie and Curtis, you know, that woman suggested a threesome. And like Heavenly said, they did have a threesome. It's just that Jackie wasn't there to be the third person. You know, Curtis is selfish as fuck to me. Like, he's a complete asshole. It's all about me. And even when he said, I just want time, he pretty much was saying in so many words, okay, you made me cheat on your ass. That's how I took it. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly how the fuck I took that whole little situation. Like, she made him cheat on him. And I just feel like nobody makes a person cheat on anyone. It's all about greed, or it's all about emotion. And sometimes it's like, you know, even me as a man, if I see something that's attractive, I do look. You know, you have every right to look. It's attractive. It's there for you to look at. Like, you don't have to act on it, but you can look. But, you know, because he felt abandoned, that's why he went out and did what he did. It's understandable, but it's still fucked up, and it doesn't make the situation right at all. But, you know, whatever. So they do the blood pressure screening, and a lot of those people that was there for the blood pressure screening, they haven't been tested in a long motherfucking time now. And hell, Eugene had high blood pressure. He ain't had no headaches or nothing like that. And a lot of times we have high blood pressure and we don't even know it. Like, in a way, I kind of believe that I do, because sometimes I just all of a sudden get these headaches and my head be hurting, and you know, a lot of the times we say, oh, that's just a, you know how we do down south, oh, that's just a hungry headache. You know, a lot of the times I've eaten and I don't know why my head hurt. And one of my friends was like, it could be what you eat. I mean, you eating Chick-fil-A every day for lunch, or you eating the shit at the deli for lunch, or you sitting up here eating Wendy's for lunch. Like, you eating all of this fast food every day, and you're not getting a proper meal. So that's probably why you're not sleeping right, you don't have no energy, your head is hurt. That could be the reason. And that makes me want to go out and get myself checked, like get a physical and everything. Because like I've been telling y'all for a long time now, I've been complaining about being tired for so long. I'm always fatigued. It's all over my face. It's always something. Okay, so they get on the yacht, and it's all cute, and Heavenly was like, Simone don't need to plan there another trip. After my trip, she don't need to plan shit. And I kind of agree. But in the midst of that, they all were talking, and Mariah said, I'm really enjoying myself. You know, they love to have me around as long as I'm not breathing. And that's when Quiet decided to say something. She said, that's why when someone is calling you out on your shit, that does not mean that they're attacking you. And Mariah said, nobody calls you out on your shit, blah, blah, blah. And it just opened the door for everybody to go in on Quiet. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all know that I love Quiet. Well, I did love Quiet. And y'all know I've always taken up for her. For the last 4 or 5 seasons, I've taken up for Quiet. But this season I can't. She's selfish. She's self-absorbed. She's insensitive. She's fake as hell. She's dramatic as fuck for no fucking reason. And she never has a specific reason as to why she do the things she does. And she thinks that we're supposed to accept it. No, bitch. You need to let somebody know who you really are. And all this Tyler Perry film shit you're doing, it's getting the best of me. I can't do it. But it's to be continued, though. All my social media is at the bottom. Of course, be sure to rate, comment, like, and subscribe. By any chance, if you can, please take out the time to subscribe to the following people. I want you guys to subscribe to Jamar84. That's one of my best friends. Subscribe to Jamar84. Subscribe to Spilling All the Tea. And subscribe to my boy Mike B. Those 3 people are the ones that you need to watch out for. Jamar84, Mike B, and Spilling All the Tea. That's it for tonight. The next review you will see from me is number 1, of course, The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And number 2, if y'all watch, if any of the gay guys that watch me, if you watch any of Gemini Films, on YouTube, he has a new reality series called The Come Up Atlanta. He just had the Come Up New York out a couple of months ago, and I enjoyed it. But I'm really looking forward to The Come Up Atlanta. So I want, you know, make sure y'all check that out. I'm going to be doing reviews on it. I already talked to the creator. Oh shit, I already talked to the creator of the show. He's looking forward to seeing my reviews on it. So I'll be doing that, and I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.